The average American spends $652 a year on unscheduled vehicle repairs. That number comes from RepairPal, which tracks millions of actual repair invoices from thousands of shops across the country. Not estimates, not surveys, invoices. The 7 pickup trucks on this list average $350 a year or less in unscheduled repair costs. Several have been documented past 300,000 miles on nothing but oil changes and routine maintenance. The data comes from RepairPal, J.D. Power's Vehicle Dependability Study, Consumer Reports' annual survey of roughly 380,000 vehicles, and Seeker's analysis of over 300 million vehicle records. Every truck here has a caveat worth knowing. This script includes all of them. Number 7. The GMC Canyon/Chevrolet Colorado. These are the same truck with different badges, built on the same platform at General Motors' Wentzville, Missouri assembly plant. RepairPal rates both at 3.5 out of 5, with an average annual repair cost of $379 for the Colorado, below the compact truck category average of $458, and well below the all-vehicle average of $652. The 2.5-liter and 3.6-liter V6 engines in the 4th generation, running from 2015 through 2022, accumulated the strongest owner satisfaction data. In J.D. Power's 2023 Vehicle Dependability Study, the Colorado ranked 3rd in the small pickup segment. Consumer Reports rated the 2021 and 2022 model years above average for reliability. Seekers puts the Colorado at a 15.3% probability of reaching 250,000 miles, meaningful for a compact truck class where that number usually hovers around 11%. The caveat is generational. The completely redesigned 2023 Colorado introduced a new turbocharged 4-cylinder engine and an entirely new cabin architecture. Consumer Reports rated the first year of the redesign below average. Owner forums have documented software calibration issues with the 8-speed automatic and occasional hesitation in the turbocharged 4. The 4th generation models have the proven record. The 5th generation is still accumulating it. Number 6. The Ram 1500 Classic. The Ram 1500 Classic is not the current Ram 1500. It is the previous generation, the DS body truck built from 2009 through 2021, which Ram continued selling alongside the new generation to serve buyers who wanted a simpler, cheaper, more mechanically straightforward truck. RepairPal rates the Ram 1500 Classic 4 out of 5. Average annual repair cost of $612, above the full-size truck category average of $566, but the spread across model years is wide. The 2014 through 2016 model years, with the 5.7-liter Hemi Fiv 8 and the 8-speed TorqueFlite transmission, represent the sweet spot, rated above average by Consumer Reports in both years, with documented owner accounts exceeding 250,000 miles in fleet use. J.D. Power gave the Ram 1500 its highest-ranked full-size pickup award multiple times during this generation's production run. The caveat is specific. The 3.0-liter EcoDiesel V6, offered from 2014 through 2019, had documented emissions compliance issues and a recall campaign that covered roughly 100,000 vehicles. The 5.7-liter Hemi is the lower-risk choice within the nameplate. Also worth knowing, production of the Classic ended in 2021, so the supply is finite and used truck pricing reflects that. Number 5. The Honda Ridgeline. The Ridgeline is not a conventional body-on-frame pickup. It is a unibody truck, built more like a crossover, which is exactly why it appears on a reliability list and rarely appears on a towing comparison. Honda launched the 2nd generation for 2017 and has kept it mechanically unchanged since. RepairPal rates it 4.5 out of 5. Average annual repair cost of $348. The probability of a severe or major repair is 7%, against 12% for all vehicles. Consumer Reports has rated the Ridgeline above average for reliability in multiple consecutive years. In its December 2025 annual survey, the Ridgeline was one of only 4 trucks to receive a recommended designation across all trim levels. J.D. Power scored it 84 out of 100. The 3.5-liter V6 paired with a 9-speed automatic is shared with the Pilot and Passport, Honda's most tested powertrain combination, which contributes directly to its documented durability. The honest caveat is about what this truck is. Payload capacity is 1,380 pounds. Max tow rating is 5,000 pounds. For buyers who need to pull a large trailer or work a construction site, this truck will disappoint. For buyers who want a truck bed with a lockable in-bed trunk, one of the smoothest rides in the segment, and a repair bill that averages less than $30 a month, the data is strong. Number 4. The Ford F-150. Specific generations. Only the F-Series has been the best-selling vehicle in the United States for 43 consecutive years. That is not a reliability claim. Volume does not equal dependability. But within the F-150 model range, specific generations earn their place on this list. The 12th generation, produced from 2009 through 2014, with the 5.0-liter Coyote 5.8 or the naturally aspirated 3.5-liter V6, scored well on RepairPal and Consumer Reports both. In the 13th generation's 5.0-liter Coyote continues that reputation. RepairPal gives the F-150 a 4 out of 5 rating with an average annual repair cost of $788 across all model years. But that average is dragged up by first-generation EcoBoost owners and aluminum body transition issues in 2015. Strip those out, and the naturally aspirated V8 models cluster below $550 per year. IC Cars puts the F-150 at a 14.2% probability of reaching 250,000 miles. Respectable for a full-size truck with Ford's breadth of engine options. The caveat requires specificity. The 3.5-liter EcoBoost, introduced in 2011, had documented carbon buildup and turbo seal issues in early production years, particularly 2011 through 2013. The 2015 aluminum body transition generated its own wave of repair documentation. The current generation's PowerBoost Hybrid and the 3.5-liter EcoBoost in its 3rd iteration have improved substantially, but do not share the long-term track record of the Coyote 5.8. Buying an F-150 for reliability without specifying the engine is like buying a house without specifying the neighborhood. Number 3. The Toyota Tacoma. 5th generation caution applies. The Tacoma has been the best-selling mid-size pickup truck in the United States for nearly 2 decades without interruption. RepairPal rates it 4 out of 5. Average annual repair cost of $478, against the mid-size truck average of $485. Seekers puts it at a 22.6% probability of reaching 250,000 miles. Consumer Reports rated the 2023 model above average in reliability. Truck Trend has documented owner accounts of 2nd-generation Tacomas with the 4.0-liter V6 crossing 300,000 miles in commercial service. J.D. Power awarded the Tacoma Best Midsize Pickup in its 2024 Vehicle Dependability Study. In the same study, Toyota ranked 7th among all brands for long-term dependability, its lowest ranking in the study's recent history, which is itself a data point worth understanding. It means the competition has tightened, not that Toyota's trucks have gotten worse. The caveat is the same one that applies to the 4Runner. The 2024 redesign replaced the proven 3.5-liter V6 with a 2.4-liter turbocharged 4-cylinder. That engine now powers the Tacoma, 4Runner, Tundra, and Land Cruiser. Consumer Reports rated the 2024 Tacoma below average in its first year of production. The 2025 improved to above average, the same trajectory as the Land Cruiser redesign. 3rd and 4th generation Tacomas with the 3.5-liter V6 have the documented long-term record. The new Turbo 4 has 1 year of above-average data and no multi-decade mileage documentation yet. Number 2. The Toyota Tundra, pre-2022 models. The third-generation Tundra, produced from 2007 through 2021, is built on a different class of reliability data than almost anything else in the full-size truck segment. RepairPal rates it 4.5 out of 5 and ranks it first out of 17 full-size trucks in its analysis, an average annual repair cost of $606. That figure includes owners who drove these trucks hard, used them commercially, and reported every shop visit. The unscheduled repair frequency is 0.2 times per year against a full-size truck average of 1.1. Consumer Reports awarded the Tundra its highest reliability score among full-size trucks in multiple consecutive years during that generation. Seekers puts it at a 25.8% probability of reaching 250,000 miles, the highest figure in its class by a significant margin. The 5.7-liter iForce 5.8, produced in Toyota's Alabama plant, has been documented in fleet use past 350,000 miles with original engine internals. The caveat is sharp. The fourth-generation Tundra launched for 2022 with a twin-turbocharged 3.5-liter V6, replacing the 5.7-liter V8. Consumer Reports rated the first year below average for predicted reliability. The 2023 improved to average. The 2024 improved again to above average, consistent with Toyota's own pattern on new powertrain introductions. But the third generation's reliability reputation was built on 15 years and hundreds of thousands of real-world miles. The fourth generation has 3 years of data and a fundamentally different engine. Anyone paying a premium for Tundra reliability based on the third generation's reputation should understand what they are actually buying. Number 1. The Nissan Frontier, second generation, U 2005 through 2021. This ranking will surprise people who associate Nissan's recent reliability record with the CVT transmission problems that plagued the Altima and Rogue. The Frontier avoided that problem entirely because it never received a CVT. It ran the same 4.0-liter V6, paired with a 5-speed automatic or 6-speed manual for 16 consecutive model years, the longest unchanged powertrain run of any mainstream truck in that period. RepairPal rates the Frontier 4.5 out of 5 and ranks it second out of 17 in its truck analysis. Average annual repair cost of $446, below the compact truck average of $458, and well below the all-vehicle average of $652. The probability of a severe repair is 9% against 12% for all vehicles. Consumer Reports rated the 2019 and 2020 model years above average for reliability. Seekers documented it at an 18.1% probability of reaching 250,000 miles. Powertrain monotony is an underrated reliability virtue. Every shop in America knows this engine. Parts are cheap and available. The repair manuals have been unchanged for 15 years. Technician familiarity reduces diagnostic errors and labor time. When something does go wrong on a second-generation Frontier, it costs less to fix because everyone has fixed it before. The caveat applies to the current generation. The third-generation Frontier launched for 2022 with a new 3.8-liter 5.6 and 9-speed automatic, and Consumer Reports rated it below average in its first year. The 2023 and 2024 models improved to average. Nissan's broader reliability reputation, specifically the CVT failures in their car lineup, makes some buyers cautious, even though the Frontier has never used a CVT. That caution is not entirely irrational given the same company's recent history on other platforms. The second generation is the proven entity. The third generation has 2 years of improving data and a complicated brand reputation to overcome. The data across all 7 trucks points to the same pattern that emerged from the SUV analysis. In J.D. Power's 2025 Vehicle Dependability Study, conventional gasoline-powered vehicles declined in reported problems, while EVs and plug-in hybrids increased. Consumer Reports' December 2025 survey found no hybrid or electric truck models on the most reliable list among trucks. The powertrain revolution is real. The reliability track record for new powertrain configurations is not. $348 a year. That is the Honda Ridgeline's average in unscheduled repairs against a national average of 652. The Toyota Tundra 3rd generation averages 606, with a durability ceiling that almost nothing in full-size trucks can match at 250,000 miles and beyond. Over 10 years, the difference between the national average and the best truck on this list is $3,040 before towing costs, rental vehicles, or the cascading repair bills that follow one catastrophic failure. The math on reliability shows up in your bank account. It always does.